Yes, 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 yes. Where is it? Yes, yes. I really gotta reorganize these codes. Yes, yes, go. But, yeah, but what? You might ask. I don't know. Oh, that's definitely a slicer. I should remember what these are, and I just don't. Sonica, what do you mean what the fuck? Of course I started. I just had to, you know, wake up first. You know when you hit an alarm and sometimes it doesn't go the way you want? That's what happened to me. My alarm didn't go the way I wanted. How's it going, Sonica? Welcome to the morning where instead of hitting snooze, I turned my alarm off by mistake. It's been a while since I've done that, but it can happen. I seriously went to go check if I needed shift to 7. I should definitely have it unlocked. I unlocked almost everything. Holy fuck. Marilyn went to snooze. I mean, yeah, when I had my phone and instead of hitting snooze, I hit turn off. Sounds accurate. But when you put it that way, I didn't intend to sleep in for an extra half an hour. Well, extra 45 minutes. I just kinda did because, you know, the alarm didn't wake me up well enough. If the alarm had worked as I wanted it to, I wouldn't have fallen back asleep. Now what a... Can't fault a man for being extremely tired of a fucking job. Really fucking shit. I weaseled my way out of doing some overtime last night. That's all I'll tell you. My ankles are starting to feel a little bit better, but they were still fucking hurting quite a bit last night. And all the stress and extra fucking work that I'm having to do definitely sucks. Oh, I was fucking exhausted, dude. I couldn't help it. When I'm tired like that, I really can't control what the fuck I'm saying. But yeah, last night, once again, for the same problem, my supervisor decided, oh hey, Carl's foot hurts. He should go home early. And by early, that means I get to go home on time. Which, yeah, that makes total sense. I should get to go home early by not having overtime. Oh, but everyone else on my crew had overtime. Everyone else on my crew, we still had about 4 hours of work to do before the job was done. So everyone probably stayed till like almost 5 in the morning. Again. Because the supervisor decided to fucking help us. Like, I can give you an actual time lapse of what the fuck happened yesterday. We didn't have a stupid ass meeting in the beginning of the day, so we went to do our normal meeting, I guess. We still had that. That doesn't change. And we got a lecture that we have to be more diligent on starting our shift. You have to be more diligent in starting your tasks. You gotta go start on time. You have to do it on time. And because of how tired I was, I nearly fucking started yelling at my supervisor. I have been looking for a new job, for a different job, for almost a year. No, it has been exactly a year now. Last year in September 2023, I started looking for new jobs. I had one place accept my application and actually reached out to me. I actually had an interview, and the reason I didn't accept that job is because my current job right now pays me enough money to pay my bills. Like, I actually earn enough money to be able to pay shit for shit. Like, I can pay my bills and then have a little bit left over for spending, or in my case, save everything. Yeah, no, my supervisor, I am not happy about her actions, because she keeps telling us that we need to be more prudent in being able to do our work. And here's what happened yesterday. She said that she was going to help us. I'm the only trainer, and I'm also the only trained operator for the task they were doing. So she's like, okay, she's also technically a trainer, and she used to be a trained operator, so she can totally go with them and help them and do the work. And right after she gave us this fucking spiel that we have to go start our job and do it right on time, just get started right away and start everything perfectly as fast as you can. My crew and I, we went back at 3 after all our bullshit little meeting things. So 3 p.m. we going back. Do you want to know when my supervisor got back to help us? Go on, take a wild guess. Was it 3 p.m.? Was it 3:30? Or maybe was it fucking 6 p.m.? You know, 3 hours after we had begun working, we couldn't finish any work because she wasn't fucking there. Like, why bother telling us? Why bother getting mad at us for not starting our job on time? Or starting our job early enough to complete it in a single day, when the task also already takes 12 hours and we have a 10-hour shift? And then on top of that, on top of bitching to your... By the way, my crew is mostly new. I have 3 new people, and they're still, like, they've been there for about 9-ish months. No one's been there for longer than 9 months. I know when I was working there, and I hadn't been working for about 9 months, I had no fucking clue what to do. Did I get yelled at for not starting the job in time? No. I wasn't expected to know how the job worked yet. I hadn't been there long enough. So now my supervisor is bitching at everyone, every single one of them. all my coworkers, all my new coworkers are fucking afraid of fucking anything up because they're told to not fuck shit up. And so when stuff goes wrong, inevitably that's completely out of their control. They're like, oh no, supervisor's gonna yell at us and we're gonna get mad. And they see my other coworker, the other one who's been there long, on a personal improvement plan, trying to get fired, and he's bitching about it all the time because the shit she's making him do is fucking stupid. Like, he's supposed to argue for his defense. He's supposed to defend himself, give them a reason to keep them, and not fire him. What the fuck does that mean? How about the fact that we don't have any goddamn people to do the job? It seems like a pretty good reason to keep someone around. Someone who's trained, a trained operator, knows how the job works, and can do the job, and willing to stay overtime and come in on extra days. By the way, this guy is so willing to come in on days off, on his off shifts. He has to take an hour-long drive to get to this fucking job. An hour-long drive. It pays well enough that it's worth to drive for an hour. His wife is also pregnant. This is going to be their first child. His wife is also deathly sick. She has a ton of medical conditions. They are incredibly worried about this child not being able to survive. Yet this bitch is trying to fire him because he doesn't know how to do paperwork. There's more I could go into detail there, but it's just like, I am so fed up with this place and this supervisor. I am incredibly overworked, it feels like. I am tired as shit. And the fact that we've had at least 6 hours of overtime in the past 2 days. We have a 4-day work week. We have 10-hour shifts. And in 2 days, we've already worked an extra half day. Like, what the fuck? It just, yeah, it's... Buy her leadership book? I totally should. I totally should buy her a leadership book. Yeah, I seriously think what a part of her problem is that when she was hired as our supervisor, she was basically given the role of supervisor on a crew that didn't need a supervisor. So she's not used to needing to step in and actually help. Or she's not used to people having to take time to learn how the job works. Like, she's just very unfamiliar with the fact that new people don't know how to do the job, and they're very hesitant to do shit. Sure, yeah, you can show them how to do the job, and they can be fully qualified to train, but they're not going to be comfortable or confident in doing it for at least another year. Especially not when you're bitching at them as often as you are. What the fuck? It's just insane to me. Yeah, I would have had to assist with the extra 4 hours of overtime if I wasn't having or dealing with a gout flare-up constantly. And the only reason I'm dealing with gout flare-ups is because I'm fucking stressed. Stress is a big factor in my gout flare-ups. Guess what fucking stresses me out? You'd never fucking guess what stresses me out. No, it's impossible to guess what stresses me out. What is this, RNG? It's Return to Ragol. Are you surprised? Don't be. It's Return to Ragol. RNG, I mean, okay, take a look at this. Alright, this is a 1 in 16, this is a 1 in 32, these are 1 in 16, this was a 1 in 32. Have you never actually tried to farm for items that are a 1 in 32? It's actually quite simple to get those. Although this being, the fact that I got 2 Shield of Del Sabers in this run alone really is a slap in the face, considering that I've killed over quintuple the amount of Del Sabers required to even get one the first time I was going for one. So that's kind of fucking dumb. That's a bit of a slap in the face. But yeah, if I want to keep complaining about my job, I'm done with this position. I didn't have time yesterday, but I have heard that there are a bunch of new openings for desk positions. I got the DM. Thanks, Trace. I'll have to look for that. But I've heard there's a ton of new openings for desk positions, and I'd be willing to apply to those. Because it'll be more likely that I get a new position in the same company I'm working than it would be for me to get an entirely new job. Because the job market is fucking trash, and for the last year I've applied to... It's basically been what normal people experience. I don't consider them abnormal, but I've had incredible luck finding like jobs and having something to do at all times. And so this is what it normally feels like to not be able to find a place to work. And it's weird, it sucks. I don't need these. Both. Yeah, Ice Staff and Fire Scepter, I don't need those. Can't equip that, I don't need it though. I definitely don't need that Elision. Like, I don't even need these Shielded Del Sabers. Yeah, my one big worry about the desk position is, while I understand it's a desk position, it should be easy and I just sit on my ass all day, right? I'm worried that I have to actually learn how to do other things. I don't think I'd mind applying to be QA, but I know our QA staff is severely underappreciated and overworked, same as all the manufacturing. I mean, they did go on a culling, like, a year ago where they fucking fired, like, 50% of the QA staff. RNG is done. You're trying to get a weapon with a 1 in 64 from a boss in episode 2 under yellow. Oh, that's your problem. You're trying to get it in episode 2. It's also a boss, so it's going to be much harder to find. Bosses are much harder to find unless, like, have a one room cleared to get to the boss. It's all about the quantity, my dude. Killing one enemy for a 1 in 64 versus my killing 20 enemies for a 1 in 32. To leadership. I don't want to have a fucking leadership role, but honestly, at this point, I think I'd be better off as a supervisor than my supervisor. As weird as that sounds, I don't want to be in a lead position because fucking people are dumb and I don't want to deal with them. I want just a job where I can do my own thing on my own pace. It would be ideal. If you can get a PGF at the same drop, you can get it. Oh, absolutely. Take your time. Roll the dice. That's all RNG is. You're rolling invisible dice. You just have to roll it long enough and you'll get what you want. It might take 50 farms. It might take 3 farms. It might take 170 farms. You don't know. You don't know how many times you have to roll that dice. Sonic, I had to, for a 1 in 32, for the first shielded Saber that I had to find, or the first one I got, I had to kill, it's a 1 in 32 drop. I had to kill, what was it? It was definitely in the triple digits of Saber before I found what I was looking for. So I trust that you can find your drop. I believe in you. I believe in your ability to continue playing this game. All it takes is for evil to win. It's for a good man to do nothing. There's stupidity to ruin everything. For a smart man to go meh. Dude, so as my coworkers have been talking to me, I mean, they're very much aware I'm fucking done with this job, and I have been trying to seek employment elsewhere. They're already aware of that, and they keep saying that if I leave, that they're going to leave because they don't want to work with the supervisor constantly yelling at them. They don't want to feel oppressed by our supervisor constantly telling them they're not doing a good enough job and all that fun stuff. And I can't blame them. I don't like her as a supervisor. I don't like our supervisor telling us what we need to do, how we need to do it, and then fucking not fucking following through with what she's preaching. Like, how dare you tell us how the fuck we're supposed to work, and then show us an example of the exact opposite of what you're fucking talking about. Like, the fuck? That's just bad supervising. We have to get on time, we have to start everything. But like, yes, I didn't tell you the best part about that, our fucking daily morning crew get-together meeting thing. She was belittling us for not starting on time because we had overtime Wednesday for the fucking for the thing we were doing, right? And we had a problem occurred where we couldn't finish. And she was mad at us because we couldn't finish it. And she was like, "Oh, you guys should have been able to finish it. Why didn't you finish it?" It's like, what the fuck do you mean, why didn't you finish it? What the fuck are you talking about? Just the fucking audacity of this bitch. So I kind of went off on her. I was so tired, I damn near started yelling at her. Like, my coworkers got scared, apparently. They were like, "Oh, yeah, your tone of voice just kind of got real dark there for a second." This isn't the first time I've clashed with my supervisor, and it probably won't be the last, unless it is, in which case, fine. She has given me a verbal warning that I tend to be very voicing about my opinion, and people take it as me not being sarcastic. I'm done being sarcastic. Everything's coming out of my mouth is fucking truth. Truth as far as I know it. Whether or not it's the correct truth, I don't know, but it is my truth. Oh, fuck. Hold on. I almost forgot something. I'll do it. Yeah, that'll be fine. Alright, cool. My air fryer just finished. I need to go pull my food out of it. Oh, but I got invuln now. God damn it. I should have waited. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. Alright, take me like, I don't know, 10 seconds to pull my food in my air fryer. I'll be right back. Alright. Let's see how far I can get with just Rants alone. Hard mode. Yeah. Yeah, that sounds about right. Hard mode. Fresh character, by the way. Fresh character, by the way. I didn't even need that Dragon HP. I literally didn't take a point of damage. Oh, this bitch. Fresh character, by the way. You can do this with a level 1 character yourself. Dude, everything I did there, the only thing that you wouldn't be able to get before you get to hard mode falls is this Caduceus. It's the only thing. Everything else is able to be gotten early. Like, this is dumb. Keep this in the inventory. Yeah, before you're starting to kind of fall off hard. If I have a Gifoy, does it only take one Gifoy? It probably does because of the Gifoy boost on the cane. No, it doesn't. It takes more than one. Alright, so if I had a Gifoy boost, I'd one-shot these guys. Don't care what... I don't care what kind of thing it is. I may have overslept, but every button I push on this controller is a snooze button. For the enemies! You love the weapon effects? Dude, the weapon effects on the Caduceus are actually pretty great. Like the feathers. I don't like that the fireball comes out of the side of the thing, and because I'm using double saber animation, the fireballs are coming out way to the side when I'm actually targeting the guy. It's dumb. I gotta find a red barrier, again. I gotta figure out where the red barrier drops. Oh. All the barriers are only in hard mode. Alright, so hard mode boxes, forest and, both the forests are the red barriers. So I have to go back to forest hard mode if I want a barrier. A red barrier. That sucks. Ah, fuck. I developed a headache yesterday while I was at work, like some kind of migraine. and I have this still weird cough. I have no clue what causes it. It feels like, I don't know, I don't want to say it's like a hernia or something, but like, I don't know what else to fucking say it is. Because I just start coughing randomly and I don't know what's causing it. Why is that fireball go so far to the side? Yeah, cool. Oh, God, I'm coughing so hard I feel like a goddamn squeaky toy. I'm trying to suppress it as best I can, but holy shit does that hurt, and the headache doesn't help either. This is a flowing sword, I think. Or it's flowing sword, Gita, or DB Saber. One of those three. Thank you, game. I missed the Go-Boomas? Excuse me? That's not realistically possible. Why doesn't Grant have a splash damage? Come on, Return to Ragol creator. Why doesn't Grant splash? Should I go full clearing? I don't have enough time to beat everything. Yeah. I'm gonna full clear because I don't have enough time to beat everything today. I can't get through all of V Hard today. So I'm just gonna wing it. Right, no, that's the wrong map. It doesn't have that here. I get a higher level Roberta. Why the fuck would I ever want to cast magic when I can take a melee weapon as a caster? And do this shit. Dude! All my techniques are like stupid boosted. By a significant amount. Right? So why, in the 9 fucks, is it more desirable to do melee damage as a caster when I have like plus 6,000% damage in all my techniques, but the enemies are plus 100% resistance? Like, seriously, Return to Ragol creator, go back to the fucking drawing board, redo the resistances, actually make magic worth using. Because if anything, the only thing you've done this fucking ROM hack is made hunters the only class worth using. Rangers are fucking shit. Horses are terrible now. Like, I don't even need to cast magic to do much. Like, their whole point is to do magic shit, and you've made it completely fucking pointless to do magic shit. Why cast magic when I can hit with stick? And it does more damage than my magic, which has 1,000% increased chance to kill. What the literal fuck were you thinking? Jeez, I have just as much to complain about this guy's decisions for the magic and shit here as I do with my job. At this point, I don't even know what it is. Do I just want to complain? Do I want attention? Do I actually feel entitled to an opinion? I don't know. Maybe I have mesothelioma or something. Maybe I'm trying to get my car's extended warranty. Who knows at this point? I don't have a goddamn clue. All I know is this is definitely not how PSO is supposed to play. I haven't put any attack power up, by the way, into my mag. I have a handful of POW mats. A handful of POW mats. I have 5 POW mats, that's plus 10 attack power. Plus 10 attack power and a full combo does more damage than my magic, and my magic will eventually run out. Like, there's no choice about that. Okay, watch this. So, Barda, big chunk. Raw Barda? Let's see. Raw Barda? Not that big of a chunk, even with that merge. Yusuke's on deck. Any questions? If you line up correctly and hit all the hitboxes, you hit for a ton of damage. Whoops! I thought I walked far enough away. What did I do with my phone? What did I do with my phone? Found my phone. Never took it off the charger. Bad. No, I don't need that. 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 Don't need this. Or that one right now. Alright, 40 minutes. Excuse me. Alright, so I need a minimum of 391 health. So that means I need 121 more health. I already have 60. And technically I can have 120 if I go grab the other dragon HP out of, off of shoulders. Because I did leave a dragon HP on her. Oh wow, I'm not hitting for... No, that's okay. I'm still hitting. Your phone becomes an emulator. Good luck, congratulations, and have fun. I gotta customize this. I want this to be here, and this to be here. Actually, I want E and Raw to switch as well. I guess I'll put Grants and switch for Razonde. That way I don't have to hold R to cast it, because that's been flipping with my head this whole time. And I'm sure now that I've flipped it, it's going to flick with it even more. Roberta's always on the back palette for me. Just so you can play PS on the go, you'll have to utilize Shit Serves Bank now. You're going to use the server bank? You're actually going to play online on the game? On your phone? Incredible. That's the goal. Well, good luck. I don't know how feasible it actually is. It sounds like a fun challenge. Those 4 more characters? Fair enough. I would love to try and put, to emulate that on my phone. But the problem with that is, I don't have the time anymore. Like, just straight up, I don't have time to do it at work, like I would like to. Okay, light damage. Why does light damage go so fucking hard this early in the game? Like, Grants is actually fairly decent against single targets for big damage. Especially when I have plus, what, 150% damage posted to it? But then you hit ultimate and this just doesn't do a fucking thing to most enemies. No, episode 2 is weak to Megid, mostly. And that's single player offline only, as I've found out. The Megid weakness... if you go online, darkness weakness is like 70%, and a hell weapon does what? Does about like 93%, so you have like a 20% chance to actually kill with dark. Not very well thought out. If you're versus single player stats where they only have 50 dark resist, you have a 40% chance to kill, which is very desirable. Oopsie. Taking the edge off, huh? You're gonna get Hell Mechs? Oof, good luck. There's nothing wrong with Hell Mechs. It gives you a lot of chances to kill a single target, but for mech guns, I would not use Hell. That's just my personal flavor, my personal preference. Unless you have 502. Oh yeah, no, if you have a 502 unit, then yes, everything's weak to Hell. They have a 90% resistance to Hell. You have a 502, so you're hitting for 186% of dark. So it doesn't matter what the dark resist is, you're doubling it. Because fucking why not? Let's make an item that makes Hell useful. Or some shit, I don't know. I actually didn't expect them to take damage right away. I thought they were going to spawn in and be immune to it. Yeah, so Trace, episode 4 has a couple items that just absolutely bullshit their way out of the game. The reason I don't play Blueburst that much is because of how broken these items feel. So I always talk about Excalibur being a saber that has cleave and berserk, also plus like 800 to 900 attack power. It's very strong, which is why all melee weapons in Return to Ragol mimic it. One thing that's not mimicked here is the V units. The V units being the very, very broken units that kind of break the game a little bit. And I'm not just saying that to be sus or nothing. You have the V101. It is a heavenly battle plus a god ability. So, you know, a god ability is plus 20 to all stats and plus 2 to attack accuracy. Get that on a unit that gives you attack speed. And not just any amount of attack speed, but the fastest attack speed available in the game. Very good. Very, very good. It's a very good unit. And surprisingly, because of how broken some items are in Blue Burst, you don't even need that. Hey Phoenix, how's it going? Yep. And that's just the 101 unit. You have then the 501 unit, which doubles the rate of status chance on enemies. So you got Blizzard, you got Arrest, you got Confusion. All of those are now doubled. And you know how a cast has plus a flat 30% to proc things? Well, add double on that. So double the proc chance, and then add the 30% of a cast, and like you have almost a guaranteed 100% chance to proc at all times. It's ridiculous. Then you have the 801 unit. The V801 is a force unit. It gives a little bit of mental strength, and then it increasing your casting speed. It's the only item in the game, across all versions of the game, that increases the speed at which you cast your spells. And it's, if you play Force as like a main, it's very noticeable. If you've never played Force in your life, you won't notice a fucking difference. But you will notice a difference because your animations get cut off a little bit earlier than what you're used to. And you can cast like almost twice the amount of Gifois. A little exaggerating there, but you can cast more Gifois without any issue. It's really fun. And then there's the 502 unit. It's exactly the same as the 501, except it now doubles dark. So increases all your status effects, and then doubles the dark on top of it. So your dark proc chance is now plus 100% as well. Why? I don't know. They didn't need 2 units to do the exact same thing, and they definitely didn't need to add an additional effect of, hey, now it makes hell better. I think that was silly. But they did it. They added it to the game for some reason. Level 30... Yeah, it's level 30 Roberta with double proc chance? Yeah. I guess, yeah, having a 40% proc chance versus a 20% proc chance is a pretty appealing. But I don't think it's really worth it to use on a Force, since, you know, you could use a Blizzard weapon, and if Blizzard is correctly fixed, you instead of a 60% chance, you have a 120% chance versus their elemental resist on enemies. You gotta keep the power creep rolling in? Yeah. Discount tire only took 30 minutes to do tires instead of taking 2.5 hours. You're so happy. Oh, dude, congratulations. Yeah, I know tires can take quite a bit of time. I know the last time I took my car to get tires replaced at the actual vendor where I bought the car, it definitely, they estimated 3 hours, and it took them 4. Luckily, I had plans to not do anything that day, so I didn't have to worry about missing out on anything, which was good. It's usually just a dude how busy they are. That makes sense. I think they had an appointment not to show up or something. Alright, had an appointment not show up or something. Hey, still better for you. Means you got the good end of the deal. Okay, I still don't understand why Pal Sharks and Evil Sharks have the same weakness, and then in Ultimate it switches them. Like, Volmer and then Go Volmer. Go Volmer are then weak to ice, but it looks like that Pal Sharks should be weak to ice as well, right? I'm not just crazy about that. The blue shark should be weak ice. Red shark should be weak fire. Or green shark. Red shark, I called it. I'm not just imagining that. Maybe you should do some art here. Well, if you do, good luck. Have you been playing it a lot? Have you been enjoying it? I know you said you were the one that said you were going to start a ranger, right? You cast with a V101 and a 502 means fun times. I mean, Sonica, if you're putting a 502 on a Hue cast, you're wasting an item slot. You could very much put just a Smart Link on a Hue cast. And just do big damage. Also, if you're putting a 101 unit on a Hue cast, you could also be wasting a slot. Because that slot could be put elsewhere. As in Blue Burst, you don't really need those, because hunters have an armor that increase their attack speed by a heavenly attack. And you can much elsewhere use the like a heavenly ability instead of a god ability with a heavenly battle, since you don't really need the heavenly battle. You're only like 3 times off of just 30. All right. You did get into hard mode though. Great. It only took you like an hour, right, just to clear normal. Or if you did TTF, you technically unlock it if you just go one run through TTF, if you go online or download it offline. Or did you do it the vanilla way I've been doing it? Oh shit. That's fine. You died in TTF? How? Honestly, kind of impressive. I'm gonna have to download TTF on a character and only do TTF runs. See what I can do. Fresh character, no item trading, only TTF. See what the damage is. Does it lock you out of runs if you do TTF online? Not if you do TTF. Here's the thing about offline, Trace. You should be able to go back into it and just unlock it later, if I'm not mistaken. Or if you go online, the only requirement to get to the next difficulty is to beat Fall, so you could always just get to the next difficulty. Plus, it doesn't really matter if you're doing single player offline. Just download all the online missions offline, and you can go through any area you want. You didn't know TTF counted? Yeah, TTF counts. It is clearing the difficulty. It is killing Falls. Dark Falls is the flag. I also don't have an anti somehow. How the fuck do I not have anti? I also don't have a thing besides the soul atomizer. That feels bad, man. Yeah, but I might be absolutely mistaken about it not locking you out offline of the thing, but even if it does block you out, you don't have to worry. You're playing on offline. Just download the quests and have fun. There's so many quests that have access to just clearing things. Nine hours. Because you left it on while raiding 14 for a few nights. So you legit played for like 20 minutes, raid for towers, forget it's open. That'll do it. don't know why I let him hit me. The only reason why you'd want to do the offline quests would be because you want certain items. Let me tell you now, if you're going for, if you're gonna try and do a force, if you're gonna do a force, you're gonna want to get the merges because they just add extra damage and it's fun. You don't need the merges. You're absolutely fucking broken without it. But the merges do add another fun factor of number go up. So if you're into the number go up, then offline quests for at least hard mode would be ideal for extra box breaking. If I'm wrong, the question becomes, if you do TTF online, would it fix it? Probably not. But hey, you're playing Return to Ragol. What the fuck does it matter? Just go do some other quests. You don't need to do the base clear. The base clear has less enemies and, oh shit, that's not what I wanted to do. 70 hit... Phoenix, that was the weapon. I used 70 hit daggers from normal mode all the way through hard mode. Yes, they're absolutely hilarious. And the fact that you can grind them to like plus 120 or whatever the max grind is, I think it's 80. The fact that you can grind it to have as much attack power as a rare dagger is fucking absurd. Dude, I had a base dagger. I didn't even, when I found a knife, I didn't even replace the knife. I didn't replace my dagger with a knife. I just kept the dagger going. I kept grinding and grinding and grinding. And at some point, my the normal dagger that I found in normal mode forest had more attack power for basically everything. The only time I actually replaced it was when I found an Angry Fist. I found an Angry Fist with like 70 native and 55 A-Beast, and then I found a Silence Claw with like 70 dark and 65 machine. And so I used those through those two areas, specifically because the increased attack power from the percent bonus was stronger than the daggers. And that was the only thing that that beat them out, was the percent damage. If my daggers had percent damage on it, it still would have been beaten out by the Claw and Angry Fist, but it's absurd just how much damage those daggers do. Oh, and then once you get twin sabers, once you get your first double saber or a twin brand or Caduceus or a what's it called, stag cutlery, depending on your color ID, you'll get a 70 hit Tempest saber. Nice. Depending on your color ID, you'll either get a twin brand or a stag cutlery from, what is it? It's hard mode ruins. It's from the Merlon equivalent. Fuck, I want to say Pal Dominion. It's not. Law Dominion. There we go. Holy shit, I forgot the name for a second. Yeah, from Law Dominion, it's like a 1 in 64. And then you can get daggers from the So Dominion at a 1 in 64 rate as well. Which, by the way, 1 in 64 doesn't seem like a lot, but when you've gotten over 70 1 in 64s from Dominion and Law Dominion, Dominion and So Dominion, and the Law Dominion didn't drop a single thing the entire time, and there's an additive amount of more Law Dominion than there are So Dominion and normal Dominion combined. You get a little fucking frustrated that you didn't get the fucking thing. I know I got frustrated. But yeah, Double Saber and Stag Cutlery are just reskins of a Double Saber. Or Twin Brand and Stag Cutlery are just reskins of a Double Saber. They all have Berserk. You can get a Double Saber earlier than that, but it's like at a higher rate, like a 1 in 128 from something earlier in hard mode. Which doesn't make any goddamn sense. They all have Berserk, they're just which flavor of Double Saber do you want? I think that's stupid. Look, I have enough health to survive hard mode now. Why they have such low ATA in vanilla. Well, here's the thing. In vanilla, they don't cleave, so they are far and few between. They still, just like mech guns, they will out DPS as any single target weapon because of how many hits it has, and with pure attack power, it becomes stronger. Just like a double saber, just like mech guns. But yeah, they have lower accuracy because you're swinging them around wildly like a madman. That actually killed. Come on, give me a red slime for the boys. I want this god mind. If I really want this god mind, I could hunt for a god mind here. Just pipe for one. I have 15 minutes. I have one telepipe. You know what? Yeah, let's pipe for a let's pipe for a red slime. Just one time. Single telepipe. Unfortunately, no god mind. It's fine. You found the build better early, so there's that. Yeah, that drops from hard mode or from normal mode falls. It's a 1 in 4 drop rate. it's supposed to be easy to get because God Battle Devil Battle has God Battle attack speed. And then once you get to very hard and you farm normal monkeys at a 1 in, what is it, like a 1 in 128? A 1 in 128 off of Hildebears in V hard mode should give you a God Battle, which God Battle has Heavenly Battle speed in this ROM hack. So have fun with that. Have fun attacking with the speed of a raging mountainside, something like that. I don't know. Attack with the vigor of a swimming thing, something that swims. I don't know, some kind of amphibious creature. Swims. Resist! Ow. Actually kind of gave me a headache. Alright, I got 10 minutes to go kill De Relay. I gotta kind of beeline it to the boss now, I believe. It's unfortunate. One more slime. Man, magic critting is actually a really cool code. I like this code. Now that I've played with magic being able to crit, I don't want to stop. You got it right before... Wait, you got the Devil Battle right before Falls? That shouldn't drop before Falls. The earliest it should be able to drop is Dark Falls. How in the fuck did you get a Devil Battle before Dark Falls? I got a God Arm. You don't even know where you got it, but you had it before Dark Falls. What the fuck? Great! Great, even the Return to Ragol drop charts don't work well. Yeah, the only place I'm aware of it drops is Dark Falls, in normal mode. Unless there's an episode 2 drop that I'm unaware about, but it should only drop in normal and Falls. Unless I've been lied to, which is entirely possible. Pretty sure you got it in Ruins? Okay. Yeah, then I have no fucking clue. GG, I guess. Congratulations, you're proud of our vote. There's an update from 1.03, isn't there? Yeah. There is. What version are you playing on, out of curiosity? I think I'm also using that version, I think. I should. That's the only one I had downloaded. 1.0.3. I'm already at the boss door. I could have gone exploring. I could have very much gone exploring. Damn, I didn't get a second god arm. Makes me sad. That foster, then just subscribe. Thanks, Amika. Yeah, you listen to the man, people in the bod. .1 was in the works. Oh, okay. I don't know much about this either, don't worry. Gonna be so many individual items being updated across weapons, frames, barriers, magic drop charts. Yeah, currently right now it's just like a fucking hodgepodge of shit. Where if you find one weapon, it's the same as the other weapons, like every other version of those weapons, and it's kind of shit. Kind of. Definitely needs some fixing. I have 42,071 Masetta. I have not sold a single item. That's all from just Masetta pickups. That's all from just picking up Masetta since the beginning of the game. That's hilarious. I know I'm really close to a level, but I want my TP back. grabbing those. I don't need those at all. Hey, Kidmaster, you still playing this on your GameCube? Same here. I haven't stopped playing this. That's not the button on the push. Alright, I only need a little... What is that? Not 100 minus 5, 95, 94. I need 94. I need 94. Fuck, that's my alarm. I don't want to go to work. I just got into the swing of things. Rude. Rude game. Rude life. Rude life. Alright, well, you heard my phone, or maybe you didn't. I don't know. It's time for me to get ready to go to work. The thing I complained about for the first hour of my stream. Alright, but I will return. Tomorrow, hopefully. Assuming I don't have like 6 hours of overtime again tonight. Oh god, this whole week is gonna be fucking trash. I mean, the whole next coming months are going to be trash. We are being bombarded by more and more projects. We already can't handle what we're doing. That's why we have so much overtime. We're adding more work on top of our already, hey, we can't function amount of work. I'm glad that the higher-ups think, oh, hey, look at this. This company's giving us a ton of money. We're going to give them more work because we can handle it. We fucking can't handle it. All right, I'm going to get ready for work. I got to go eat lunch and whatnot. And I will try to be back tomorrow. If I don't turn my stream on tomorrow, it's probably because I either slept through my snooze alarm, or if you're in my Discord, you'll probably hear me bitch about work if something bad happens again. But until then, thanks for watching. Toddles.